Most people nowadays that do resistance training as part of their self-improvement journey, mainly they have two goals in common. And those are to build a muscular and lean physique and to become strong. And nowadays that means to be able to lift more man-made metal in the gym than anyone else can, which is so pointless in my opinion. So I want to be honest about how I started out with my fitness journey. I started training calisthenics at the age of 14, and I also had the goals of wanting to become bigger and stronger. Because, of course, when I was skinny, I naturally just wanted to become bigger than I originally was. There's nothing wrong with having these goals in mind. It only becomes a real problem when they become your main focus. When you train purely for your strength and the physique. Because if you think about it logically, we should be training not just to lift external loads more easily, but to move our bodies more easily. A lot of gym goers use man-made metal resistance to build muscle, and more often than not, it translates into the opposite of functional fitness. Someone could have a bench press of 100 kilograms and they've worked so hard to get up to that point, yet they only use that muscle and strength that they built only for the bench press and nothing else. So it doesn't really help them in their day-to-day life. It really helps them in the gym. And there's really no point, in my opinion, to build muscle and strength which you can only use in the gym. It makes more sense to build muscle and strength that you will actually use. At a certain point of building strength and muscle, you really do not need to build any more than that. And that's where I believe people in the fitness industry have messed up. They just want to keep on building more and more muscle, even though it will not help them. They end up building too much muscle that it results in them becoming sluggish and inflexible. And not to mention the amount of unnecessary stress that your body has to go through just because they want to look like a juiced up bodybuilder. So in a way, you're being selfish to your own body. You're listening only to your mind while neglecting the state and the condition of your body and your muscles. You're not giving them a chance to recover, and instead you're just bombarding your muscles with this unnecessary stress, which will not do much for you in the long run. And these are the same types of people that believe that having an aesthetic physique indicates how healthy they are. And I believe the opposite. If you have an aesthetic physique, it actually indicates how unhealthy you are. The more aesthetic your physique is, the more stress your body would have went through in order to build that physique. And of course, that stress is unnecessary and pointless. So if you divert your focus away from building excess muscle and strength, and instead you focus on functional fitness, it is way less likely that you waste your energy and you become distracted from building this unnecessary muscle, and instead you train with the intention of building the perfect amount of muscle relative to your body weight, or in other words, muscle which you will actually use. And instead you train with the intention of building enough muscle relative to your body weight. And what that means is to build muscle that you will actually use in your life. It is so much more difficult to become distracted by fitness once your main goal becomes functionality. Because now you understand that the way you train now is the most logical way to train, rather than just chasing the weights, the numbers, and the aesthetics. So how do you actually train with the main goal of functionality in mind? I believe that the most efficient and simplest way to do this is calisthenics, and that's where you train just with your body weight. So no man-made metal, none of the heavy bars, just your body weight. So I released my first ever video course which will help you on this journey to build functional muscle and strength using just body weight movements. And if it's not possible, I've included some weighted movements in there. So for example, if you can't do pull-ups because you don't have a pull-up bar, there'll be a movement or an exercise for you to do in that course which will help you build pull strength and muscle. After the course ends, you'll have an option to have a private call with me where I can answer any of the questions or concerns that you may have about calisthenics. And there's also a chance for me to gain any feedback on how I can improve on this course. So if you're interested, please click on the first link in the description. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this video allowed you to think more logically about fitness. If you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.